It is about 3:40 in the morning. I just got done with my pumping session, and I am going to put on / start making my dinner. So today is going to be a what I eat in a day on the blue plan when you are exclusively pumping / breastfeeding, so I get a ton of points. So I do make some changes to different things that I wouldn't normally do when I'm not pumping, but hopefully this will give you guys some good ideas. And so I originally had a completely different recipe that I was going to make, which included, well, make for dinner, which included sweet potatoes. But my little baby, who is going to be 6 months old tomorrow, that is insane. He loves sweet potato. He's really picky. He's like starting puree solid food, and already he's kind of a picky eater. So I was like, oh no, because guess what he likes? Sweet potato is his #1, rice cereal is his #2, oatmeal is his #3, and then we've also tried green beans, peas, carrots, butternut squash. All those, no go. Carrots I have hope for, because yesterday was his first day, because we're like trying something new about every 3 days. Yes, so anyway, so I was going to have something that required sweet potato, but he's going through them, and I think I'm going to have to make him another round of sweet potato little things. So I'll keep those for him. Anyway, so I am going to be making a crock pot recipe. Yay, yay! I love crock pot recipes. It is sweet Mexican pulled pork. And I'm really looking forward to it. And also, oh, okay. So in my last What I Eat in a Day video, I made this pasta. And guys, I've been eating it and eating it and eating the leftovers, which I love. It was insanely delicious, pretty simple, pretty fast to put together, and easy. So please go check that out, because it's super awesome. So I hope to keep the good food train coming, and it's just so nice to have easy meals just to warm up for the next couple days. So I'm excited. So I love when a recipe is kind of like, if you're going to use a lot of spices, it's easy to remember how much. So for these top ones, which is chili, onion, garlic, oregano, I had to use up those two, and then cumin. I did have to use a little bit of diced onions to finish off because I didn't quite have enough onion powder. But look at this. 2 tablespoons, 1. So easy to remember. And then these back here, you use teaspoons, except for it's 2 teaspoons, 1. Awesome, huh? Alright, these are all loaded in here. Oh, some of these need to be broken up. So I am just going to mix the spice blend up. Alright, so my pork is in my crock pot, and I already seasoned the other sides, probably not as liberally, I guess, as the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to cover it with the seasonings, and that's step 1. So the next step is to cover it with 2 cups of beef broth, and then actually this is what made me really interested in this recipe. So then you're supposed to have, it's just supposed to be like a can of soda, but I didn't want to buy a whole like big can, because actually I'm not drinking diet soda. Well, we could talk about that later. But every time that a recipe I've actually had to like cook meat with soda, it's turned out, I haven't done it a lot, so I'm really curious about this. So you do basically a can's worth, so I'll probably eyeball it, and then 2 cups of this and cover the meat. So yeah, that's why I'm interested. So they recommend Diet Coke. You could choose like Diet Coke, Coke Zero, or Diet Dr. Pepper. I chose Diet Dr. Pepper because it has a little bit more of a bite to it, which I thought would be interesting. I put one of Eric's sweatshirts on. Oh, even though I'm really not drinking soda, I miss that sound. Actually, more it's the can popping sound, because you know that's so satisfying. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm not. Oh, it's so weird. I'm going to show you. It's weird to have it bubble up against your meat. Okay, here, let me pour some. Right? Isn't that so funny to be like, oh, bubbling up against my meat? Which also that sounds weird, but okay, I think that's probably it. So I'm just going to cover this and let it cook. Eric's back is still out, so normally around this time, it's about like 4 right now. 4 in the morning. Normally about this time I would be like scrambling to try to get some work done before Sam wakes up. But Eric's back is out, and his part, I can't do his part of the work because it's too heavy, so still a little bit out of commission. Like, I've been trying to do as much prep work as I can, but it's a little bit difficult. So I'm just going to work on like dishes and cleaning bottles and sanitizing pump parts and things like that. But before because that's also hard for him because of bending over and stuff to put dishes away and such. I'm hoping his back gets better soon. It's hard when he's out of commission. So I'm struggling a little bit with, oh, I had to change the battery, so sorry if there was like a abrupt change my speaking pattern or something like that. Anyway, so a struggle of mine has always been soda. So for years and years and years, I loved regular Coke. But diabetes runs in my family, and I could drink soda like a crazy person. Diabetes runs in my family, and so and Eric was kind of worried about my like sugar intake, and so like through Coke, because I don't really have a huge like regular sweet tooth. And so about maybe 6 years ago, around that time, I gave, maybe 5, somewhere around there, I gave up regular soda and I switched to Coke Zero. That took a while, then eventually I got to Diet Coke because that's what Eric used to do. He's a Diet Mountain Dew person now. When I was pregnant with Sam, I decided, oh, one of my like food aversions, because I had a lot, was anything bubbly, so I couldn't drink soda. And then when I had him, now that that I did, ever since then I have lost my taste for like diet soda. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the artificial sweetener type of taste. It's really hard. I'm not that worried like cooking because the amount of liquid I am, like, I think I'll like this meal. But the artificial sugar thing, it's pretty hard on me, and I just don't like the taste. And it's kind of similar to how it was a couple years ago when I was like trying to stop drinking regular soda. But anyway, so I was just like, you know what? It's not worth it, because ideally I would like to just either not drink soda at all, or what I'm trying to do now, which is drinks like regular real soda on special occasions. I've been so into Sprite, which is crazy because like I'm not the type of person who like likes a lot of different kinds of sodas. Like, before I was just pure Coca-Cola. Don't give me Pepsi, Coca-Cola, like back in the day. But when I started to drink like diet things, I could have like Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. I didn't really care that much. Don't like Diet Mountain Dew, or don't like Mountain Dew in general. But like Diet Dr. Pepper, I really like. I never really drink Dr. Pepper, whatever. But yeah, I have been so into Sprite. And if we're having like a cheat time or whatever, I'm like, Sprite, Sprite, Sprite. Like, that's something that I really, really like and really want. So I'm theoretically okay with just having it on occasion for special occasions. But I'm trying not to do caffeine, especially while I'm pumping. And I'm thinking, it's like, it's been a long time. It's been over a year because I didn't have caffeine when I was pregnant either. So it's like, do I just want to not be a caffeine person at all? Which, like, forever. Because, like, on the occasion Eric and I will get coffee, I will do the Premier Protein and I'll get decaf coffee, which I know has a little bit of caffeine. But I kind of want, I don't want to have the Premier Protein drink all the time. It's basically it's just when we like go out and get coffee. So it's like I'm not really drinking coffee at home anymore, decaf coffee. I was, because Eric was making me cold brew thing and stuff, but just like ideally I would like to try to go more towards like just whole food type of a thing, but that's like a long-term goal. So I'm not drinking soda, I'm not drinking coffee, juices we can't. I don't really like tea, like I don't like tea for the most part. So I have been drinking water. Usually I have my other water bottle, but there is one thing that, and drinking water all day every day sometimes kind of gets a little boring. So I have found something that you can taste a little bit of like a, like it's like missing a little sugar. I don't know what they use to, it says no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, but I do taste something, but it's pretty good. I have had this before. My sister-in-law I think drinks it all the time. So that's why I have like this kind of a water bottle, so I could make it, put it in the fridge. But natural true lemonade, if you're like me and you kind of don't really like fake sugary taste, and you're trying to stay away from caffeine and all these different things, it's pretty good if you are looking for a different option other than just water, because I do drink a lot of water, but sometimes it gets old. So I'm going to make that and put it in the fridge. I just have one. I honestly, it's just every once in a while, but it's nice to break it up. While I'm working on dishes, I'm also going to be making some center cut bacon because this is key to get me through these long mornings. Oh my gosh, this kid, it's 4:40 and thankfully he's not crying. He's just fooling around in his crib. He is really struggling with early morning wakings, and I am just not sure how to help him through this, but we're trying different things. He's cute, he's sweet, he's a really good baby that likes to wake up really early, but I'm going to leave him until he needs me and hope he just falls back asleep. Alright, here's my breakfast. Sorry that it's not super innovative. I'm just trying to get some food in me before the baby needs me. So apple 0 points, 2 pieces of center cut bacon, 1, and then 4 for the toast, which is sourdough toast with some light butter on it. Yeah, so I'm going to try to eat this real fast. Well, I have a happy baby on my hands. Hi, are you having fun? Yeah. So someone did wake up at 4:40, did not go back to sleep, huh? And then I tried to keep him up, so his desired wake time is 6 o'clock. I would love if he could get there. He almost never does, huh? You almost never do. And he has his first wake window. Oh, pause. Sorry, I had to cough. He has 2-hour wake windows because he's 6 months old, at least for his first one. Almost 6 months old. Tomorrow's your half birthday. And anyway, so according to reading that I recommend, you're supposed to base your first nap time off of their desired wake up time. Yeah. Are you playing? And so it doesn't like create a habit of waking up super early. So I had to really stretch him because that would mean 8 o'clock would be your first nap, and he almost made it. Are you telling mommy to stop talking and to play with you. Okay, anyways, I just wanted to update that I had some cereal for like kind of a second breakfast. So Cheerios, the apple cinnamon, which is 5 points for just a little bit, and then 3 points for oatmeal. Okay, okay, I'll hurry. Hi, it's lunchtime now. Sammy is down for his second nap. So this is a little bit of a hodgepodge lunch, well, for a couple of reasons. So let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I got this actually a long time ago, and it's 0 points at Trader Joe's. And I kind of either just forgot about it or haven't been motivated. And then I also have these. So I'm trying to like go through and use a lot of the things in our freezer because we are running out of freezer space. And this is what it is looking like. I wish I had mushrooms or green onions or something to add to it, but I'm basically just going to cook the pot stickers in the broth and kind of have it as a soup. Now, absolutely this will not be enough to fill me up, so I'm going to kind of look and see what else we have, but I'm going to have this so I could try and see if it's good. Okay, this smells incredible. So, steaming up. The broth is 0, and I believe for this many, I think it's 5 points. I could be wrong. And then I'm adding some toast over there for 4 more points. But I'm going to still be hungry, so I'm going to have to search a little bit for more things. But I'm excited to try this. Alright, so the baby woke up, Eric's getting in, but today's a little bit crazy. So I'm going to quickly say, the soup, I didn't particularly like the broth by itself, but it did make the wontons, I thought gyoza taste really good. Yeah, I'm definitely still hungry. So these are actually super, they're 1 point a piece and they're super good. So I'm going to warm up a couple of those and just a waffle to go, like a frozen Eggo waffle to go with it. I think the Eggo waffle is 3 points if I'm correct, for the size. Yes, but I highly recommend you checking this out because this is a great, I'm just going to microwave it for speed, but this is a great option. Okay, this has been cooking for a long time and it is pretty tender. So what I have to do is I have to drain half the liquid and then shred this up. Alright, it is all shredded. I definitely, this had a lot of fat in it, this piece of meat, so I definitely had to drain it, or not drain it, get rid of some of the fat. So I'm going to add this can of chilies. It says with the sauce, so I'm going to add that. I drained a little bit more than half the sauce because that was my mistake. And then here I have some red enchilada sauce. So it's supposed to be 10 ounces and this is 12. So I'm just going to keep a little bit off to the side. I'm going to keep about this much, I'm guessing. And then I kind of made a mistake. Let me show you. Alright, so actually I made a big mistake because I'm supposed to use a brown sugar substitute and I didn't notice that, and I just have regular brown sugar. So I actually am not going to be able to have enough time today to eat a snack other than, actually I'm probably going to grab a banana. So I'm just going to use this brown sugar. I'm not going to know exactly my points, but I have 44 points in a day because I am pumping, so I know I'm going to have enough points. So I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup to this. Alright, this is what it looks like all stirred together. So I'm going to, so I'm just going to cook this for a little bit longer. So I'm going to make the meat into fajita style. So I have this is frozen once again. I'm on a kick of trying to use up things in my freezer, so I'm just going to saute these up in the pan. Alright, so I'm going to make the fajitas, and I'm going to use this, which is 2 points per, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Can you guys tell? 2 points per tortilla. Okay, here is the finished product, and guys, look at this. It is juicy. I'm not going to be able to pick it up. I'm going to have to use a fork to eat this. So it's just the fajita vegetables, the meat, and just a little bit of reduced fat cheese. So I'm very curious about this. I'm going to dig in. I don't even know how to describe the flavor of the meat. You know what? No, that's not true. I described it to my mom because she tried it. I describe it as wonderfully weird. It's like sweet and spicy. I don't know. If you are looking for something, because it's pretty inexpensive actually. If you're looking for something pretty inexpensive that's like maybe a little bit different or outside your comfort zone, like taste-wise, at least it's outside my comfort zone. I guess I'm not super adventurous. I would totally give it a try. Once again, mine is different because I just decided I used real sugar, so I don't know how that affected the points, but once again, like, I know I'm way under my points for, well, not way under, probably with the dinner I'm about at the points that I need to be at. Yeah, it's just, it's going to be a risk because it's not going to be for everybody, but my mom and I both liked it, and I am so looking forward to seeing how it is in leftovers, because like I'll eat the leftover days and days later. And it's like sometimes I like really like something and then it goes downhill. Sometimes I really like something and it goes up, or it just stays the same. Of course, those are the only options. I do have to say, on YouTube, sometimes it's like, man, I feel dumb by the things that I say. I appreciate you guys sticking around. So, we are going to watch the last episode of The Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then I have to go to bed. And I'm going to be pumping with it. Today, oh, no, I have to show you guys something. Alright, please excuse the bad lighting, but if you are interested, these are just one size of the travel bags. But Erik and I make these travel bags, and these are some of our most popular fabric that was out of stock forever, but we got some. So here's like balloons, and then let's see, the other side, and then this as well. Yeah, so they're restocked. So if you're interested in anything, we make some all fabric bags, but really these are the clear bags that we make. We hand make everything. Our little sewing areas behind the couch you always see us at. Yeah, so the link is down below. We would love if you wanted to check it out. Yeah, we love what we do, and it's definitely a team effort. So yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. If you are new or not new, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. And thanks for man, it is hard waking up at 3 in the morning at the end of the day to make sentences. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Goodbye.